Put me on a string and I'll do anything. I'm your puppet. Ooh, I'm your puppet. Okay, this is the good morning, family. How y'all doing? I'm gonna have to let a little time pass, as you well know. But it's the second day of the Billy Ray Turner case. And of course, a lot of us know who Billy Ray Turner is. He worked with Sheriff Wright in actually the um expiration of Lorenzen Wright, which was a travesty in itself. That case I've been trying to follow and get the updates. You know, Memphis is just so wild. And actually, the state's key witness took the stand yesterday, which was the 17th, actually. So that was the second day of the trial. And so what I got from the article by Kelly Roberts and Kelly Cook was that the man who confessed to helping plan the murder of basketball star Lorenzen Wright is now testifying against the man he said did it with him. Jimmy Martin, and let me remind y'all, Jimmy Martin is the cousin of Shara Wright, right? Okay, so Jimmy Martin took the stand on Thursday and in the trial of Billy Ray Turner. Of all the witnesses called so far, Martin is the only witness with testimony that claims to place Turner in the middle of the plot to kill my brother Lorenzen. During the court, Chief Prosecutor Paul Hagerman and Martin acknowledged that Martin signed a memorandum of understanding that protected Martin from having anything he said in court, if he told the truth, be used against him. So that was his plea deal, right? So in 2012, Martin spoke to investigators about Wright's murder, where he told them where the murder weapon was. He was the one that told them. On the stand, Martin said in May 2010, Lorenzen Wright's ex-wife, Shara, asked him to help her kill Lorenzen. He said there were 2 meetings at Shara's house about it. He said that Billy Ray Turner, the man that's on trial, was at both of those meetings. Martin told the jury even after 2 conversations about the logistics of the murder, he thought the plan was crazy and didn't really want to do it. He felt Turner was feeling the same way and don't know why he agreed to it. But Martin testified no one said that out loud. Nobody said that. So Shara is talking about this business she shouldn't be involved in, killing Lorenzen. Is Billy Turner there? Hagerman asked Martin on the stand. Obviously you're there, and you're describing it as brainstorming. I mean, yes, sir, Martin said. And obviously you're there, and you're describing it as brainstorming, right? Brainstorming like coming up with ways to perform the act. That's what they were doing. And this act, Hagerman said, the act of killing Lorenzen. Martin says one of the plans was to kill Lorenzen at his condo in Atlanta. Martin says he and Turner drove from Memphis to Atlanta in June of 2010, climbed through a window hoping to run into Lorenzen. Basically, catch Lorenzen in a compromising position and take care of him, Martin said. Martin said he was relieved they never ran into Wright, but that the conversations about how to successfully pull off the murder continued via Facebook Instant Messenger with the accused mastermind of this plot, Shara Wright. The two used code words with hopes that it wouldn't be traced. The conversation was disguised as if they were having a party. MPD forensic analysis found a message from June 24th, 2010, in which Shara wrote, about your beats. Any luck on getting all the new equipment? I'm still asking people who I think you could get deals from. Right there, he said, we're talking about guns. Talking about guns. Chief Prosecutor Hagerman asked what was the reason for new guns, because the guns that she supplied was small 25, 38, and one of them was way too large, Martin said. There was this message on July 7th, just 12 days before they killed Lorenzen. Martin wrote, you want me to go to the party? Adult theme, but the party has kids. When is it going to be an adult party? Or how to plan around that? Martin explained that the kids was really a code for witnesses. The prosecution had not finished their questioning of Martin, so that will resume when the trial starts back up again this morning. That's when a cross-examination of the defense will begin. Before the court adjourned on Thursday, the prosecution had yet to ask about the night Wright was killed. Those details are expected today as well. I mean, and this dude, I mean, how could he want to do that? It's still hard for me to believe that they even did that craziness. I mean, it's just so insane. But here's a little clip. Anyway, here's a little clip from the day.
Man who confessed to helping plan the murder of basketball star Lorenzen Wright now testifying against the man that he said did it with him. Jimmy Martin took the stand today in the trial of Billy Ray Turner. Action News 5's Kelly Roberts was in the courtroom. Kelly, what is Martin saying?
Good evening, Kanji. Well, Martin is saying that in May of 2010, Lorenzen Wright's ex-wife, Shara Wright, employed him to kill Wright. He says there were two meetings at Shara's house involving logistics of this murder. He says Billy Ray Turner, the man now on trial for that murder, was at both of them. So Jimmy Martin, Shara's cousin, took the stand late this afternoon for the prosecution. In 2012, Martin told investigators about Wright's murder, and he also told them where the murder weapon was, which was later discovered there. Today, Martin told the jury, even after two conversations about logistics of the murder, he thought the plan was crazy and didn't want to do it. He said he felt Turner was feeling the same way, but Martin testified no one said that out loud.
When Shara's talking about this business that she shouldn't be in, killing Lorenzen, is Billy Turner there?
Yes, sir.
Obviously, you're there. Is this pregnant lady there?
Yes, sir.
And you described it as what, brainstorming?
Like brainstorming, they coming up with ways of having this, perform the act.
Okay, and what act are we talking about?
The murder of the victim.
All right. And you say they were coming up with ways.
We were.
So Martin testified he and Turner actually drove to Atlanta one time to kill Wright on the request of Shara, but he was not home at his condominium in Atlanta. So Martin said the two drove back to Memphis. And now the prosecution has not finished their questioning of Martin before court adjourned for today, so that it's expected that the questioning will continue tomorrow morning when court resumes. And then, of course, cross-examination will take place if the defense chooses. Now, something that has not been asked of Martin on the stand quite yet, the details of the night of Lorenzen Wright's murder. Of course, he was murdered in July of 2010 here in Memphis. So expect to hear those details tomorrow as well. We will be streaming this as the court gets back into session tomorrow morning around 9:30. Reporting live from 201 Poplar, Kelly Roberts, Action News 5.
Hi, I'm Dr. Catherine Sneed, and this is Sneed Medi-Spa.
I'm going to keep y'all updated on this trial. And, you know, the more I think and the more I really take myself back to that time, I know that Shara suffered some abuse at the hands of Lorenzen. I also know that it was one of those relationships that is so volatile that if you don't get away from it, somebody is going to hurt the other one. And they didn't have enough therapy to know that. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have enough resources, enough healthy people in their ears to be like, you need to, y'all need to break this off. It's going too far. And sometimes when you start doing things and having sex like that too early, like I believe both of them were victims of that. Shara is a few years older than Lorenzen and used her feminine wiles to finesse that young man. And it turned out really, really bad. Really, really bad. But in our community, here's what I say. Ain't no politician gonna save us. Ain't no politician gonna save us. Whether it's Joe Biden, Sleepy Joe, or I don't even call him Jim, I call him Senile Joe. Or if it's mentally ill, Donald Trump. And the fact that I'm even saying both of these names and black people actually thinking that can be a savior is, you know, I know I'm going off the deep end a little bit right here, but this is the kind of killing we like to do. We like to kill ourselves. This is the madness we do. And then you want to know why I say that we're cowards and we can't expect no politicians to get us up out of this. This is the kind of stuff that got to be corrected. In-house. Now, this woman got all these kids by this man. And so mentally ill that never thought past the situation that you're about to kill these kids' daddy? And there's too many issues and people out here that's running around with this same crazy ass mentality. And I'm telling you, if we don't stop coming and dealing with this part of us, talking about some damn Democrat, Republican, both of them the same damn wings on a different wings, left and right on the same corrupt bird. Okay? Now, at one point, I did believe that black people could get a little bit more done with the Democratic Party, but that should have been stopped a long time ago. Once we saw that they took our vote for granted. Okay? But none of that has to do with this type of shit right here. Us killing ourselves. Us killing ourselves. Here's a woman that made sure, that set up in motion a plan to have the father of her 7 kids murdered. Those kids are traumatized for the rest of their life. And they're young adults now. I feel so bad for them. Not Shara. I feel so bad for her babies. Because that's something they can't never live down. They love both of them so much. And to put them in that situation. I pray for them kids, y'all. Because I'm going to tell you, we got so much madness going on in our community. Man, somebody got to talk about it. And somebody got to address it. Because that's why we ain't going to get nowhere until we start dealing with this kind of mental illness. So with that being said, if you like what you hear, subscribe to the channel, like the channel, and pray for those Wright children. Pray for them, that they don't end up being predators, male or female.